In this video, I'm going to show you my implementation of routes and scenes. I've done it a little bit differently than the way the remote handles it. In the remote, routes and scenes are separate. A route lets you control switches. A scene lets you control accessories. There's actually no reason that it has to be separate. So in my RTC program, I just combine them. So you can create a route/scene that includes both switches and accessories. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'll start up my program. I'm going to connect up. And here I'm connecting up to TIU number 2, which has an AIU connected so that I can actually do AIU functions. First thing I'm going to check is I'm going to check the AIU, and my AIU screen comes up, and you can see that I don't have any accessories or switches defined for this AIU. So I'm going to put in a couple of them. So this is TIU number 2, AIU number 1. I'm going to edit the name. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it accessory 1, TIU 2, AIU 1. I would figure that when you put names in this list, you'll be a little more creative than I am being. And I'm going to add also a switch. I'm going to call it switch 1. Whoops, here I made a little mistake. I'm going to cancel that. Before I can add the switch, I have to click on it until it turns gray. So now I'm going to say edit the switch name. So I'm going to call it switch 1, TIU 2, AIU 1. And I'm going to save the edits. Now I go back to the main screen, and I have a button called route/scene. So if I click on that button, what you'll see is the list of routes and scenes. My program can handle up to 256 of those, hopefully more than you'll ever need. I had one created here from some previous testing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on route scene number 1, and I'm going to click on create new. So here's route scene number 1. It's going to list all the accessories. Now if you notice, it's listed the 2 that I just created, this accessory 1, TIU 2, AIU 1, and it's got a few others on there. These were left over from previous testing, so these are actually accessories that are on TIU number 1. You can of course mix and match. You can use any accessories, any switches on any TIU, any AIU. So in this particular case, I'm going to take my newly created accessory and I'm going to move it over into my accessory list. My newly created switch, same thing, move it over into my switch accessory list. So these 2 buttons show the state of that accessory or switch when you activate this particular route or scene. You can click on the little green symbol, double click on the little green symbol. It turns red for accessory off, green for accessory on. This is one additional feature of my program. You can actually turn off accessories when you activate a route. That's something, or activate a route scene, which is something you can't do with the remote. The switch can be set to straight, or it can be set to diverge. So we'll leave it this way. Accessory 1, TIU 1, AIU 1 will be set to turn on. Switch 1, TIU 1, AIU 1 will be set into the diverge position. Now if I wanted to pick up another one of these accessories that's on the other TIU, I can go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I don't have that AIU connected right now, so if I do pick those, I'm going to get error messages when I try to activate the route. So we'll stick with the TIU 2, AIU 1 accessories right now. So we can name the route scene. We'll call it test scene TIU 2, AIU 1. Nice and descriptive. Click on Save as New. So that route scene now shows up as route scene number 1, uses the name that I typed in. And it shows here the routes and accessories, or the switches and accessories in that list, particularly accessory 1 TIU2 and switch 1 TIU2. So I can activate that route by just pressing the activate button. And I'll do that. Now you probably couldn't hear it, but I heard it. You can hear the AIU's relays switching as I pressed on that. I can also reset the route in case some of the accessories or switches got changed. I wanted to pull them all back to their default setting for this particular route. I can press reset. If I want to edit that route and change it, I can press the edit button, which brings up the same screen we just saw a minute ago, which shows all the possible accessories and switches available, and it shows the ones that are actually in the list. You can also change the name, test scene TIU2 here, and press save edits. You can also delete the route scene. If you wanted to get rid of it, come down here and press the delete button. I think I'll go to maybe this other test route scene that I set up and delete it. Get a confirmation that I really want to delete it. Press yes, and it's gone.